Hi, my name is Boz Rosnan, creator of Cedalion. I'd like to show a Hello World tutorial on Cedalion. So I already created an empty Eclipse project after I've installed Eclipse on my after I've installed Cedalion on my Eclipse. So I create a new file, just a simple file, and I call it hello.ced. Ced is the file extension for Cedalion files. Now that would open the Cedalion editor with the hello.ced file. What you see here is a box. This box is an empty list of statements, which is currently the statements of this file. So when I select it, you'll see the textual representation of the list right here. Now I choose I right click to get the context menu, and I choose insert to insert a statement to the list. So this is an empty statement, and I have to fill it with whatever I want. So I click on it, and I write I want to add a new context menu entry. So I start writing it, and I'm getting proposals, and I pick the first one. That will give me something like this. This is a statement. It says context menu entry, and here the name. So the label, it should be I want it to say hello. So I started with a quote. I will not end these quotes, just the first character. So I write say hello and press enter. It will appear here in magenta to tell me that it's a string and not a keyword. So say hello for. Now this is what we call a type term, a term with a type. It wrote a statement because that was the type of the whole thing it replaced. But I will just write t-term here, which is a common name for variables holding type terms. Variables in Cedalion start with a capital letter, and they are depicted here in green italics. I will give a variable name for the variable names. I call it vns, and a variable for the path named path. Now I need to tell it what to do when user chooses this action. So it's a procedure, and this procedure will be say hello, and I'll give it two parameters. One is t-term, and the other is vns. So I want it to say hello to this type term with the variable names. Now Cedalion doesn't know what say hello is. This is because we're getting this error message. So we double click the E here, and we get a possible solution, which is to insert a type signature for it. I double click here to select it, and this one is added. When I save it, it takes effect. Of course I need to check it first to see that it's acceptable, but in this case all of these are simple variables, so this is an acceptable type signature. So now I have a type signature for say hello, but this is not the way I want say hello to display. I want it to display more in a way that that is more like an English sentence, like this one. So what I do, I select the dot here, and I choose define projection. And so this is a default empty projection. I will add 4 horizontal elements, and the first will be a label. For a label, I start with a quote and use control space to get completion, and the first possibility here is a label. It looks like this, and here I will put a string that starts with a quote, but I will not get the context assist here. Here this label will say hello to. Now I need a placeholder for the typed term. So I do a double angle brackets and select it, and I will just copy and paste the type term from the type signature. Now I need a label for saying with var names, and again a placeholder for the list of actual var names. So now I defined a new projection for this say hello. Now look what happens when I save it. As you can see, the say hello element use now the new projection that I just created. When I click on them, you still see the textual representation that looks like a function call, but here you see it in its more visual, more nicer projection. But I haven't yet told say hello what to do. So I need to so I append here, and I will create a procedure. A procedure say hello. Say hello to teacher with var names. I will replace this with the original form of term : type, because this is what I'm interested in. So term is term of any type, but the type will be bound to this variable, and this will hold the variable name bindings for this term. So here I need to tell it what to do. So I will show a view. And this here I need to place visualization, which is the same kind of object that I used here for the projection definition. So what I want to do is have a horizontal layout with two elements. The first will be a label that says hello, and the other will be the thing on which I clicked. So basically I take a placeholder and put the term. But in this particular case, when I show it in a view, it's not enough, because I need to give it the variable name somehow. This will actually not work at all. So what I need to do is use something I call an immediate descriptor and put it here. This will wrap both of them and will show us what we want to see. So when I save it, it will take effect. And now I can click on, for example, on say hello, and I have this this new menu, context menu entry named say hello. When I click on it, it will show me a view with hello, comma, say hello to whatever is written here. I can choose a bigger thing, such as the context menu entry, and say hello to this, and it will again say hello to this. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of Cedalion, and I hope you will enjoy using Cedalion. Thank you very much.